Hello again, everybody. This is your friend Sam coming to you from a very cluttered little studio, and I wanted to show you what became of my population of the palette. Now, as you can see, it looks very legit here. I've got all those little colors that I put in there, and they're all arranged. Now, I went on to do something that'll help me in the future to make something of a reference. As you can see, here's each one of the colors in that kit. Lemon yellow, cadmium red, alizarin crimson, cerulean blue, ultramarine, dioxazine purple, sap green, burnt sienna, burnt umber, Payne's gray, ivory black, and Chinese white. And these cards are going to be with me whenever I go into an art store. And if I have a fancying of a palette of a color that I think I will need, I'll be able to pull this out, and I've listed all the color index numbers next to it. Now the next thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to be putting this in video form as well, is a color wheel, and I've decided what my biases are. I've recorded them right there on that little diagram I drew. And in a little while I'm going to be pulling out those colors from the palette, mixing them, seeing how that little mixing area works, and applying them and seeing how sharp my perception for color biases is. So I will see you again at that time. And this is going to be a two-take one because I'm going to see whether or not I can stick things together in an open source program I downloaded. So wish me luck, and I'll see you in a little while. And welcome back. As you can see, I've taken my biased primaries, my yellows, my blues, and this red, and I've used it to create a very nice dark winey sort of purple and a light and fairly vibrant green. Now notice over here the mixing area. It's just a flat little kind of glossy bit of white stuck to the bottom, stuck to the inside of the pan, and I've used it to mix the two secondary colors I already had. Now, cool thing about this is, you can be holding this in your hand and just taking out the little bits of color that you need, mixing them, and you control your water very well, and you can probably get a whole lot done with this. Now you see I've done most of the color wheel there. I'm pretty pleased with how this came out. We're going to make this orange here, made of cadmium yellow. And let's see, I've marked it as alizarin, but that is actually not alizarin. That is our cadmium red light there. It's our cadmium red hue. So let's do this thing. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit of the cadmium red here, put the water in there, bring it out here like this. Very nice. And now we're going to take that cadmium yellow. This is lemon yellow, that's cad yellow, so let's wet that up real nice. And put it besides here. And let's mix that together. And that is a very, very nice looking orange. So as far as this beginner goes, I would say that's mission accomplished. Now let's go ahead and color that in. Take a little more. Cover it very nicely. Okay. Let me get a nice amount of that on there. Make sure my brush is nice and washed off. And there we go. Our color wheel, complete with biased primaries, combining to create very pleasantly vivid secondaries. Now, I'll talk at a later time about the color biases for those who are just getting started like me. It actually is a fairly empowering thing. As you can see here, though, I'm getting a lot of good use out of this tiny little pocket palette. Let that dry out, wipe that mixing area off, and I can just pop it in my bag or literally my pocket. It is that small. So I'm glad you were along with me on this part of the journey. We have a very nice little pocket-sized color wheel with the colors I actually have that I can take to and refer to at any time. A very nice little palette. A nice little group of reference cards. So, like I said with the earlier with the orange there, I'd say mission accomplished, and hopefully it's taught you a little something, and meet me next time.